All right. I'm back. Yep, these. I'm back with another one. I don't even know what time it is. Last time that I checked, I feel like there's another one, a dope one. Man, I'm gonna do this one. So y'all do a collective read, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Even though it's what, Thursday. Last time I checked, I think it was like one something. I don't know, but I can't sleep, so it is what it is. This is going to be a collective read. Don't know what's going to come out, but we'll see what it do. It's a little late night, you know. Early morning, late night, early morning type deal, type vibe, type teas, yeah. See what's going on, see what you're going through, see what the deal is, what it will be. Alright. Let's get into it. Let's get some messages from the universe. So, what it is that you need to know. Let's do 3. I'm hearing 3. If you frequently give yourself permission to doodle, wander, and be totally unproductive, and you actually relish such interludes, I can guarantee that your genius, creativity, and productivity will increase exponentially. Okay, so in other words, keep showing up and being consistent. You know, let that creativity flow effortlessly. You know, let it be limitless, totally unproductive, and you actually relish such interludes. Can guarantee that your genius, creativity, and productivity will increase exponentially. Okay. All right. All right. All right. What else? What else? Okay. Bam. There we go. It's never too late to start over. You have to trust in the magic of new beginnings. They are waiting for you. Notice them, seize them, and appreciate all that you have. Just relax, trust. So that came out reversed. Um, yeah. Somebody needs to know that it's never too late. Maybe you know, on the verge of giving up, thinking that, you know, nothing's going to happen, or if it hasn't happened already, then nothing, you know, no, don't think like that, you know. The universe is asking for you to trust the process. Just trust this time. Do something different than you did before. Trust. The journey wasn't the smoothest or the most pleasant lately, but everything is coming together. Your patience, strength, and perseverance will soon be rewarded. The wait is almost over. Hold on. So you're being called to have patience. Have patience and just trust. It's like you're in the waiting room waiting to hear good, you know, good news. You're in that space, that unavoidable space to where you can't do nothing but just be patient, patiently wait and just trust. You know, what else have you got to lose? What else? What else can you do? All right. What else can you do after that? I had to learn that lesson myself. You know, trust. Just trust the process, because I'm somebody who's used to making things happen, and used to things happening for me, and it's, you know, it comes right away. You know, I had to learn a lesson with that. I had to learn to trust the process, and, you know, to let go of control, and just trust that process of that ebb and flow. Like, watch how the universe blesses you. Oh my God. When you give messages like that and they're asking you, they're encouraging you, telling you to just trust, wait, be patient, hold on, it's for a reason. It is for a reason. Trust me. You won't miss what's for you. It will not pass you by, because what's for you is what's for you. It ain't what I know, know. It ain't just what I heard, it's what I know. I've experienced it. Trust me, I know. It's worth it, okay? It's right around the corner as well. It's not even far off as you think it is. But if you just muster up that act to just trust and just to have faith and be patient with things, you'll understand why the reward is much more greater. Okay, so let's see. What's this? What's the tea? What's going on? What deck is this? Yeah, this is what's the tea oracle? So we got repo. Again with the repo. Default on payments, financially incapable, repossessed assets. Yeah. Trust the process. I know it's kind of hard to trust the process on that because, that's your car, that's a mode of transportation. Much more of a necessity than a luxury, Some people prefer not to have a car. Majority of, I won't say America, but the land, the world, everybody has cars, That's why traffic is so much here. But some people prefer, to take Uber. Some people just don't want to drive anymore, and there's nothing wrong with that. But for those of us and you that do, here's somebody who is, having this issue here with their car. Default on payments, financially incapable of repossessed assets. Yeah, it can be hard trying to trust, and, I'll be honest, it's hard trying to be in a trusted energy and be patient when you feel like you're losing everything. Your assets are getting demolished or repossessed, or you're losing stuff left and right. That's when you really find out what you made of. You really go see if you practice what you preach and trust the process. Okay. We got petty. So somebody being immature, small-minded, insignificant drama. We got a petty princess out here. Somebody want to be starting something. And somebody bossing up, self-empowerment, independently living, leading the pack. Okay, there you go. All right. And you got trashed, rejection, taking out the trash, kicking to the curb. Yeesh. I see a big fat ass no with that card. Somebody said no. In all caps, black letters with the exclamation point, a big ass no. Somebody was trash. Somebody said, everything off. Oh yeah, from time to time I might say a few curse words. I don't want to, but it just comes out like that. It flows. Somebody was like, I try to be all prim and proper because I'm a lady. I am, but I gotta go with the flow of the energy, Somebody's like, somebody like, no, I'm hearing a lady say, hell no. Like, I don't know if you went on a date and this person wasn't, what you was looking for. He wasn't up to your standards. You looked at him and you went, hell no. Hell no. This one, you must be in a bar. You was probably in a bar somewhere or in some type of setting. You look like what do you call it? Like a sports bar where you can sit down, entertainment. You can watch the game or just have a few drinks or whatever. Just shoot the shit. And you saw somebody from across the room looking at you, they must have looked good in that light. But when the light, you sobered up and you saw him across the road, you was like, hell no. Hell no. It was like, You ain't right. You ain't right. Alright, so we got repo, petty, bossing up, trash. Okay. What's going on? Petty, immature. You got a little princess out here. Petty, repo, bossing up. Yeah. Trash. Rejection. What else we got out here? Let me move on. What else? What is this? Oh, we got keeping it 100. Okay. Honesty, showing true colors, transparent intentions. All right. No lies told there. We got glow up. Okay. Major transformation, drastic changes, self improvement. Yeah. We gonna put this one down here because this is a new energy. I'm hearing dynamite. Showing up. Lipstick evidence. Infidelity called cheating, betrayal. Ooh. Somebody listen. You ain't never heard the saying, gotta play it safe. No face, no case. I always say leave no evidence. What you doing? Somebody got caught for real. Damn, y'all still out here cheating? All right, detective snooping, digging for dirt, accusations. Yeah, I feel like she got into that phone. That's what happened, and she found out. She found out that you was cheating. That's how she found that out. You left your phone unlocked or whatever, and she went through it, snooping while you was sleeping and found everything. I mean, everything. You also got adulting, mature efforts, being responsible, keeping shit in check. And I miss you. Yearning, missing someone. Here we go. There go that energy right there. Somebody miss you. This person could be sitting back listening to sad songs, and you don't have not one care in the world because you have already surpassed this I miss you, stage. You're about yourself. Not in a egotistical type of way, but you just, again, you ain't thinking about none of that. Yeah, somebody wanted to glow up out here. Congratulations, sis. And it's not just on the outside, it's the inner as well. Somebody's really doing the work. What else we got going on, my child? These spiritual streets. Throwing hands. Ooh, disagreements, hostility, and animosity, conflict, fighting. Who out here want to put hands on somebody? What y'all? What I say, sleeping princess. Yeah. What else? What is that fell on? Adulting. Tea time. Oh, gossiping, spreading rumors, drama. What is going on? And it fell on adulting, so I'm gonna leave it there. Well, I'm gonna put it to you like this. You have grown. You could have been somebody who was about the drama, wanting to talk and discuss and talk about everybody else and gossip and all that. But now, like I said, you've evolved. You've gone through this glow up phase. You're paying attention to self and you're more about self. You're elevating. You're going up, baby. You're not doing that. What else we got out here? Ooh, what's this? New boo. Okay. Somebody got a new boo coming in. New love, learning each other, flirtation. This is very new. I feel like this is somebody who hasn't dated in a while, maybe some years, 1 or 2. Could be significant. You about to get back out there. But this is a new love, not just a new boo, not just a new, what you call them things, sneaky link? Nah. This is a new love. And what's this? Receipts, evidence, guilty as charged. Man, quit snooping through his phone. We get it. Okay? Receipts. Somebody done got the 411. Ooh. What's this? SOS, distress, act with urgency, assistant. Yeah, baby. Okay. Uh-oh. Trigger warning, there might be some DV going on here. Some domestic violence because I'm seeing fights. I'm seeing police cars, police sirens. I'm seeing clothes being torn up. I'm seeing scratches. This person, now I was just, joking about the phone thing, but I feel like now what's coming out here, this thing took a turn because, oh yeah, There's some fights going on for real. This person then got into their phone, went and called their homegirls, and they went and handled some ish, and now it's going down, or it was going down. If this ain't already happened, it's about to. You clear the air with that one. Let me get up out of that. Whew. What is this? Ooh. Not today. Left on red, not in the mood, avoidance. Yeah, this is the SOS. Oh, graduation day, leveling up, lessons learned, acquired wisdom, and booty call. Ooh, back in call, sexual invitation, all about the sex. Yeah. Graduation day, leveling up, lessons learned, acquired wisdom. Okay, so whoever this is, I feel like you didn't pass this test. Like I said, it feels like it's past tense. You could have been somebody, you was probably that, that DAC, that down ass chick, but your man wasn't so much of that. And you didn't have enough, that whole chemical romance thing where it's toxic and you think that that's you at your best and it's not. You probably went through all that and you just was done. You found out he was cheating or she was cheating, however it went, but you got receipts because he left evidence or she left evidence. Take it how it resonates. You found out that, I keep picking up a female, like I'm talking to a female, like this is my best friend, and she telling me like, and you could have went and told your best friend, like, yeah, I just found out my man was cheating, and she was like, what you want to do? Y'all about that. Y'all about that. But I feel like with this graduation out here, you didn't put that mess to rest. Because you found your love. You found yourself. You found your heart. You found a new love. And if this is not a new love, like a new person, this is a new love for you. Because you have to love yourself first before you can go, You just don't let nobody just, dog walk you and run you through the mud like that. And then you in this, you act, on this low vibrational type of energy here. But you learn, and that's a good thing. You leveled up. You got this beautiful glow up coming with you. You know what I'm saying? You. What else is out here? You got a new boo. You on your adult shit. You on your grown woman shit. Your grown woman flow. Excuse me. Kudos to you. Speaking of, let's get some messages from the sheet. Is that what? Let's see. What messages want to come out for you? Yes, ma'am. Yeah, you didn't really, I feel like you were somebody who was just tired of just going through whatever it was, whatever it is. And I'm picking up, you're not really a bad person. You just, been in some situations. You done been through some stuff. You had to learn. Again, out here, lessons learned, graduation. You had to learn. What messages want to come out? Let me see. I feel calm when this is dream. Sleep is not just rest. It is a space for deep restoration and quiet answers that come in silence. So, ask yourself this. What does recovery through sleep mean to me? Do you allow yourself to fully rest? What helps you restore and sleep well, and what gets in the way? I feel like, yeah, you're, like I said, you know what? You are someone who, if you're not already, you're being encouraged to get some rest. You need to heal. You need to relax. And I feel like you're already doing this. Pay attention to your dreams as well. Kind of just like ease on into that. I don't know if you meditate, but I feel like this is coinciding with this energy here. After you have gone through this ordeal with this relationship, it's time for you to just pull back and rest and just, kind of reflect. Take care of self. If you're not getting anywhere, so you're encouraged and asked to do so. Be still. You may have questions that need answering, but you need to be still. You need to listen, meditate, ground yourself, and you'll be able to hear inside yourself. Some more messages for the one that is, I have the right to want. It says this card is about permission to want, not just material or bodily things, but emotional, soulful, real. It touches the moments when I quietly say to myself, I don't deserve this. And about reclaiming the right to dream. So I love these because they're not just like oracles, but they also give you actions, techniques, things to do. It says, what desires do I dim down and why? What do I allow myself to want without justifying it? Am I over controlling my desires? Again, I just feel like you're just taking time out to just really feel yourself out, get to know you better, and reflecting on what it is that you really want. This is like a healing process for you. I see you journaling a lot as well, You're eating healthy. You're a lot wiser. You're just really not doing the things that you used to do anymore. Everything, you pretty much cut off a lot of what no longer serves you, of what, of things that was no good to you. Like you're really by yourself and just thinking a lot about your growth and what it is that you really want to do. Maybe one more. What you got on time? One more. You could have been stubborn, in the past, but hey. And now you got, I'm ready to fight for it. The fire within. Yeah, a card about inspiration and inner fire. It rewards not speed, but rhythm. One's own pace and direction. What is it that sets your energy on fire? What action ignites you? I feel like you're getting your spark back, like you're getting that groove back, you're getting that fire, that passion within you that was put out. Like you are someone who was a shining light. Well, excuse me, did I say what? No, you are a shining light. You put me in the mind frame of someone who will always shine no matter what. And that light attracts light, and it also attracts darkness. And I feel like you attracted those who were dark, and you didn't know they were dark until they showed you something. And when they finally did, you were in this relationship here. You were in with the fighting and the cheating and all that. Like, I feel like, it was some insecurities with the people who you were with, because I feel like you were somebody who was very attractive, very pretty. You're bold. And like I said, you shine regardless. And you have some men who I'm picking up are jealous of you, and you may not even know that. You may not even see it, but it'll come out in a certain way that'll just make you like scratch your head and be like, what is he on? What is with that? But you're someone who is not afraid to be brave and speak their mind. But when it comes to, loving yourself, you compromise it. And you give your energy and your power away, and it just takes a toll on you until you have nothing left to give. You're drained, you're empty. But now, again, like if I'm talking to the same person here, or this is just, collective thing, like it feels very specific. Like you're somebody who, you're gonna win. You're winning now. Like, stand tall in what you've been through. Stand tall and keep your chin up, chest out, 10 toes down, and keep walking. It hasn't like the journey hasn't been, the smoothest or the pleasantest, but everything is coming together for your patience, your strength, and your perseverance. You will soon be rewarded. The wait is over. Just hold on. Just hold on, sis. Don't let them tears fall. It's all right. They can miss you all they want to, but you just know one thing. You're not going back to what either broke you, tried to break you, or almost did. You're too strong for that. You have a will to live, a strong will to live. You are a positive vibe, and you have a positive mindset, and you got something to contribute. Your soul is calling out, so your soul is guiding you. Just sit and listen. Even if you need to just talk to somebody. If you want to reach out and talk to me, I'll leave I don't know why I'm being led to do that, but I'm going to obey. I will leave my email in the description box if you want a reading or a session. It's okay, it's all right. Just know that you will be all right, You don't have to feel down and out. You're not the only person that's been through that. We've all been through something. But you keep going. Yeah. Look, what came out? Hug me. Oh. Whoever this is for, I'm sending you love and the big old big mama hug. The big mama hug where she just put all her weight on you so you can feel all that good love. Yeah, that's for you. Okay. It says, I have the right to want. This card is about accepting yourself. What did I just say? Accepting yourself in your mistakes. About allowing yourself to be imperfect, and about lightness even when things go wrong. See, what makes you don't child, you gonna get me started. Listen, don't even, because I'm guilty of this. I had to learn this as well. I used to beat myself up all the time because there was always this pressure to perform, to live up to that standard of who I am and this standard of living and what, what people expect of me and this and that. And I really had to, and I've never been a people pleaser. Never. I tell them all the time, if you look for me to kiss your ass, you can keep walking, because I don't do that. You about to be highly upset and frustrated, because that's not me. I was never a people pleaser, but I would always stomp myself out because I would make mistakes, and it's like I knew better, but I would feel that from other people, that they would look at me like, okay, she's somebody who I can rely on, and they could. And so it put pressure on me to just be perfect for them. And, it kind of stressed you out a little bit because you didn't want to make a mistake. But as you know, you're human, you're going to make mistakes. We're not perfect, but that doesn't mean you have to sit, still in that mistake and let what happened to you just get you down until you just weigh down so much that you feel depressed. Don't sit there. It's okay to feel what you feel because it's valid, but like, you won't be able to sit for too long because your soul is like, look, we gotta go, we got shit to do. I'm gonna need you to get up and get it together. Like that, he wasn't worth it. Okay, I got you. The spirit got you, God got you, whoever you believe in and talk to. But the soul, like, come on, we gotta roll, we gotta keep going. You got stuff to do, you got things to accomplish, you gotta glow up, you gotta, come on, you gotta get going, baby. Gotta keep your head up and allow yourself to be imperfect. You have to accept yourself first, flaws and all, no matter what you look like or what it is. You got to accept everything about you, from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet and in between, everything. You have to be okay with that. And it's okay if you don't have the perfect body. There's gyms, there's all type of workout plans, there's YouTube videos. Start at home. Do what you do. Do what you can. But do it for yourself though. Do it for the right reason. All right, where we at on time? Okay. 30 something minutes. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What's this? Let's see. Let's get you a closing out. Close this out. Let's see. Every day like my birthday. Every day. Bring the cake. Burn the cake. I feel good. I feel great. I feel amazing. I feel amazing. Celebrate. Great. On vacation. And I just I feel good. I feel great. Man, I feel amazing. I feel amazing. Man, I feel amazing. Yeah, baby. I hope I hope you do feel amazing. I hope you feel like that every day, baby. Okay? I'm gonna just get this out for you and I'm gonna close this out. Yeah. We got fruit, earth, and what was another one I want to pull for you? One more universal message. One more message for you. Baby love. We're supposed to be a collective, but it went, it went that way. That's all right. Somebody needs to hear that. Choice is the most powerful tool you have. Every choice you make shuts some doors, but also opens several doors, bringing new experiences into your life at any given time. You can change the direction of your life. You are only one choice away. Okay? That's for you, baby. And you're being encouraged to, go outside in nature and ground yourself. Maybe go somewhere to a nice park, picnic area. Take some food with you. You got a harvest coming in. Yeah, go out and ground. Go out and ground and get into nature and just allow for that sun to hit you. Allow, for your body, your skin to feel the beautiful warm rays of the sun. You're gonna get through this. No one's judging you. Look, this card is just flying. This stressful situation is almost coming to an end. We are sending positive energy, financial help, miracles, and life-changing blessings your way. If that don't get you going, I don't know what will, okay? This message was for you, boo. From me to you, I hear sweetheart. I don't know who you are, but I am going to be obedient and deliver this message in the way that it is sent to me, okay? I'm hearing you are forgiven. Maybe you need to forgive yourself, sweetheart, and forgive those as well, okay? That was for you. I'm going to let you screenshot that. Can you see it? Focus. Yeah. You're going to be all right, sweetheart. I'm going to leave my email down in the description box, if you want a reading or if you want a session. And, be well, love. All is well, okay? Peace and blessings. I love you. And good night, y'all.